Hi everyone, this is Marsha. Welcome back to Made by Marsha Mom. Today I'm enjoying my coffee in my kale no cup. Not that I don't like kale because I love kale. Anyways, gosh, it's been a little while since I talked to you all. There goes my focus. Focus. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right. I guess I'll start with some things I've been working on. Gosh, and I can't remember because I recorded a video, but I sounded a little bit bitter, and I decided to, Mama said, can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, so I choose not to say anything. But this is the start of an Afghan. This is Tunisian, followed by a border of granny, and then a double crochet. However, I have to rip some out because, like an idiot, I spilt something on my yarn last night. I'm not going to say what. Let's just say I had a bad day and something spilt off my little table here. So I think I'm going to tear out the double crochet and treat it and salvage the yarn. But anyways, this is the start of something that's going to be something like this. I'm going to cross stitch on the Tunisian, although my mama worked it in. This Afghan is called An Apple a Day. I do like the baskets. I don't know if I like the trees. It comes out of one of my mama's books, The Illustrated Afghan, and I think I said in one of my videos, the reason I kept some of these books is my mom used to write in every one of her books. So she bought this one in May of 1990. So I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic, so I wanted to make something that would remind me of my mama. So that's the start of it. It's going to be huge. It calls for 12 squares, but this is a pretty big square. So I'm debating about whether I'm going to even do this double crochet because it's supposed to be 2 rows here. Not sure. But I want to use up my white because I don't know if I said this before. I have an incredible amount of white yarn because for some reason I just kept buying it. So there we go. But that leads me to, I was going through some of my cross stitch books and I'm thinking I might pull something out of one of these favorite fingertips. Depending on the stitches, I might put these in, some kind of motif from here inside the Afghan. I don't know. And speaking of which, not a witch, but, gosh, this is my mom. She's my inspiration. That's not a very good picture of her, but when I was digging through my stuff, I found that picture of her. She was with my aunt. They were in Boston or something. I can't remember. I'm originally from Detroit, so is she. My dad's originally from New York, and they were both Marines, but that's for another day. But speaking of my dad, there he is. My handsome dad. Both my parents are gone. One in 1996 and one passed in 2006, my dad. And then I found another interesting picture, which I should be talking about my crochet, but this is me. This is when I was a teacher in Detroit. And do I like snakes? Absolutely not. But I taught in Detroit. My students could not see me in fear. But that was pretty cool. So this picture I always say, oh, Britney Spears, you ain't got nothing on me. All right, now moving on. I started also, I have a mess here. I'm so glad you guys can't see what's on the floor in my room. I've been working, by the way. I had last Wednesday off, and I think this past Sunday, but I do clean houses. I do clean a house for a lady not too far from here. So, and I cleaned her house on Sunday, and then she called me that I had to go in and do some major cleaning yesterday. So I'm not going to have another day off until next Wednesday. And today is what, Thursday the 21st? So yeah, I won't have a day off until next Wednesday, which is all right. I still got to go by her house and put a load of wash in the dryer because she's on a cruise. Lucky her. Anyways, I did start another project from Jada and Stitches. This is that big old variegated yarn. Although most of this is variegated, I am working in some solids because I had like a little bit of this. But and oh, if you see it. And what I did, because I can't remember who, but somebody said they made a basket. And I think they said they made Sarah Satches, but you know, essentially crochet baskets are all the same. This one, they told me, anyway, gosh, my brain is not working. They said that theirs wasn't standing up. I do have a little tip. If you guys are making a basket, I know Jada said this on hers, and I'm not sure about Sarah's, but if you go in the back loop only when you stop your increasing, that helps it stand up. And the other thing you could do is once you do this, you could go down a hook size, which will make your stitches tighter, which will help it stand up. And what I did, see, it's not standing up when I'm holding it very well. But when I put it flat on the floor, it stands up, because what I did was I did a few decreases, like random, you know, 1 or 2 per row in these first 5 rows, just to tighten it up so it would stand up. But it's going to be lovely. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might keep yarn balls in it, but it does pretty much stand on its own. But then again, I'm using 3 strands held together. So that's another work in progress. Excuse me. Oh, and then I didn't even talk about what I got for Valentine's Day. My boyfriend got me a Hello Kitty. She matches my other, oh wait, she matches my other Hello Kitty. Except I put glasses on this one. Ooh, oh, kitty fell down. And it came in a lovely bucket with some hard candies. I haven't eaten the candies, but look, one made by me, one made by the store. They're both so cute. So there's those 2, and he also got me, because he knows. You rule. He knows I love these size coffee cups. And I do like owls, but this might end up going to Emmett, even though I would make him mad. But hi, Emmett. That's my grandson. So I got that. And then, what else? Did I show what I sewed and made? I am bad because I've been working nonstop. These are my 4 hats for Billy. You've seen 2 of them. The other 2 I just made. I cannot catch up to 6, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to mail these off to her. And while I'm at the post office, a few weeks back, I bought some fabric in Virginia when I was in Virginia, and I met Seta. Hey, Seta. My daughter and my niece both cloth diaper. So they asked me, or I should say my daughter asked me, to make washcloths out of flannel, because that's what they use for their baby wipes, save the environment and all. So I found this cute little flannel dinosaur fabric at the Walmarts, and I got like, I don't know, probably out of a yard or whatever they had left. I probably got like 15 washcloths. Maybe, yeah, 12 or 15. And then we got some space stuff. And I love this. They're going to wipe Emmett's butt with the washcloth that says Uranus. I mean, Uranus. That's how you're supposed to say it. Because I'm a 12-year-old boy. And then this was the first cut through, and I tried to get as many washcloths out of a half a yard as I could, but they seem kind of small. So I will be mailing those off to my daughter, who will then mail them off to my other niece with Emmett's blanket. I think y'all remember this in my peephole chevron stitch. That's the back or the front, depending on if you like the ridge or not. But that's that. That's going to go. This got to go. I just got to get my butt to the post office, but I live very rural. I mean, we do have a post office. It's not that far. I mean, but it's the opposite way of my life. And what else do I have to show? I got a new Annie's subby thingy, Annie. I'm in the Annie's Hook and Needle Club. This month it's crochet socks or knit socks. Where are the knit ones? I do like the knit ones better, but oh, hell no, I'm not going to knit. I try. I mean, I'm knitting a washcloth, but okay, hell no. No. Crocheter at heart. Always. But I'm not real impressed with the crochet socks because maybe Florida. Anyways, it came with 3 bowls of yarn, finally, because they used to always send me 3. This is considered... This is 75% acrylic, 25% wool. Does not give me the color. I think it gives it to me in the pattern. It's considered a bulky 5. Says, oh, just blue, bulky, chunky weight yarn. You can feel the wool in it. It's not horrible. Cool machine wash, gentle, tumble dry, gentle low heat, do not bleach, do not iron, and it looks like there's 143 yards per skein. Got 2 of those. Oh, focus, come on. Sometimes I hate this. I put my finger somewhere to get it to focus. There, I don't even know what I do, but it seems to work. So, there's the blue yarn, and then they send you 1 gray, same spec. So I got 3, 6, 9, 10 and a half ounces, approximately 400 some yards of thick wool blend, of which I will never make those slippers, I don't think. Maybe some kind of slipper, but not those. So that's my Annie's haul. And then I'm, even though I said I'm not going to buy any yarn until I get through it, but now that I'm going through my variegated again, like this blanket, using up my variegated, and this basket's using up a ton, I went to the store. I went to Walmart. I think we were buying groceries or something. And I picked up Mandela Sparkle Cakes. This is the Draco colorway. I guess. Draco. I don't even know how that makes sense. I was thinking unicorn, but this is like number 3, as everybody knows. 328 yards, 300 meters. I love it. I couldn't find 4 the same, like Crystal says, but I think I bought the only... Oh, camera. Ooh, did that work? Actually, it really shows the sparkle goodness when I do that, doesn't it? Ooh, sparkly. Alright, so then I bought this, and I was thinking I wanted to make it part of my giveaway, because I think when I hit 250, which should give me time because then it'll be next payday. I was thinking of putting all 4 of these in a giveaway, or I might go through and see what else I have. Maybe my Annie's cottons or something, or like that fuzzy one. I don't know, but I'm thinking as soon as I hit 250, then I'll do a little video for that. What else did I want to say? I talked about the Afghan stitch, talked about the baskets, talked about Annie's, talked about the sparkle yarn, talked about the cross stitch, the Valentine's. Oh, almost forgot. I do have something coming in the mail else. I think I bought Randy's last 3 unicorn poops stitch markers. that glow in the dark. And if you don't know who Randy is, focus, little camera. There we go. Almost perfect. Go to her Etsy shop. She just had a huge sale, which is why, another reason why I bought the last 3 of her unicorn poop stitch markers. But she got lots of, she got some really cool, like beach, I think it's beach themed. She got a bunch of stuff. And even if they're not on sale, Randy is not that expensive. I'm just saying, in the whole scheme of things. There's all her information. Hopefully that's not backwards for you. But there's, again, her business card. I love Randy. She could use some support. I also ordered buttons from Z because I need a 1-800 Touch Me button. Because that can be taken in so many ways. And that helps her out. And of course, if I'm not going into all the reasons, but go to Randy's shop and purchase something if you can. I mean, she got bags, she got stitch markers, she got some yarn she's offering. There were Etsy. Ella's another one. We want to support her. Ella at No Catch Your Name. She has a Etsy shop too as well. Need to support our fellow crocheters. Yes. And I think, well, let me look. You know what? This one I've never showed, I don't think. And I was straightening out my yarn room because I want to do that little, you know, how I store my yarn thing, even though you guys already saw my room. But I was sewing and it's a mess. And then I was looking for variegated yarn and it's a mess. And then, you know, it's just like, oh, and then you can't see it. But back up here, when we bought the place, the ceiling fan in this room didn't work. The switch was bad, and we knew the switch was bad. And so my boyfriend finally decided to get me a fan, a new ceiling fan, even though it doesn't match the rest of the house. I won't fuss because this room doesn't match the rest of the house, period. So now I have air in here because I was thinking, when it gets to be summertime, oh no, okay, oh no, I am not going to be recording in here if I didn't have a ceiling fan knocking down that air conditioning, because sun and me do not mix. Anyways, I digress. This is a shawl I started with another Annie's yarn. I don't know if I even talked about it. I might have, I vaguely remember talking about it, but I might have not ever put up that video because it might have been one of them first ones. It's made with a club yarn I got from Annie's. This is 100% acrylic sport weight. And my puppy's got a hold of it and broke it. Because this is real, it's that thick, thin, but it's mostly thin kind of yarn you can break with your fingers. So they got a hold of it. So that lost my motivation because now I have to tie on more yarn. And it was also for someone for Christmas, but as you can tell, it'll be next Christmas. That's what it'll be. I'm working on early Christmas for next year. Because when they don't know, they don't know. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys something. It's probably going to make you dizzy, and I'm probably going to lose my whole thingy. But over here, let's see. I got this thing from work. I'm gonna flip the camera so you can see it lengthwise, I guess. Let me see. And pardon the mess if you see any. But see these? It's a rack with these metal buckets on it where I've been keeping miscellaneous stuff. Anyways, I found the best use for it is, excuse me, is I put each ball separated of my yarns that I'm working on in this basket, and it keeps them from getting tangled. It's like the perfect, and I could use up to 6 balls of yarn technically because there's 6 buckets. But I got that from work, and it was a display for candy canes this past winter. And they just throw them away. So I got 6 metal buckets in a rack for free. And it serves a purpose. It's like having 6 separate yarn bucket bowls. And like you saw, I was trying to store yarn in it. So I got a whole bunch of junk in it. But yeah, it is what it is. And it works. So, I think that should do it. Yeah, that should do it. I showed you my pictures. I'm kind of in a mood, but I just want to get a video out to show you what I was working on. I was really excited about this Afghan stitch idea. And, oh, if you hang on, let me see if I can find it. Because my daughter wants me to do this. Because there was a picture I put up. I put it up on Instagram, and I put it at the end of a video. It's a duck blanket that my mom made my daughter. Hang on. Oh, and you like my shirt? It had bleach on it, but it says, sometimes I wet my plants. But that's another story. Anyways, let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, she wants me to make it. You can hear me talking, right? Of course I can't find it. Gosh darn it, I can't find it. Alright, well, I'll have to find it for the next video. Maybe I pulled it out. And maybe I did pull it out. But I know I had it. It's the pattern that my mom made my daughter. The big duck Afghan where she changed colors. And I don't think it's in there. No. And now my daughter wants me to make it for her son, but change out the colors so it's more boy-friendly. I don't think she realizes how much work is in that. But, yeah, I think I might give it a go. Because I could do this, like, you could always cross-stitch on it. You know, that's what I'm going to do with this one. So we'll see. I just haven't had a whole lot of time with my job. But I'm going to call that it for today, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for subscribing. Keep the numbers coming. I'm going to do a giveaway. And remember, let some things fall off. Just ignore some things. Like, that's why I didn't make a video. I didn't want to sound bitter or mean, and I'm glad I got through this whole video without saying what I wanted to say, because I know better. And with that, have a good day, or night, or week. Today's Thursday, the 21st. I'm going to be off to work. Again, until next Wednesday. And, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Support Randy, support Ella. And, well, you can support Z next time. But I think she's out of buttons. And I'll talk to you guys later. See you later. Bye.